Well, there you go. If you know what the coup, biceps and the rest of it's all about, good luck to you. So we've got Spain defending against France. So there he is then, Francisco Javier Castillejo from Madrid.
Il aura à ses côtés M. Javier des Pays-Bas, M. d'Allemagne, le superviseur de l'European Boxing Union étant M. Hans Ogner.
So the one in the middle there was also the referee. As I say, he will score, and this one will be done on the 10-point must system naturally. Who do you fancy? Castillejo for me, I'm afraid.
In the dressing room. Listen very good my instruction in the fight, okay? Shake hands and have a good fight, okay? Get back. Okay, go back.
And I'll even stick my neck out and say I feel that Castillejo's got the toughness and the ability to overcome Laurent Boudouan before the end of this one. But I've also got a great deal of respect for the pure boxing ability and the punching power of Laurent Boudouan when he gets it right. So round one then. The challenger in the red, white and blue. And the champion, well, he's got a bit of Chinese writing on the legs there. And when Boudouan boxes well, it's a joy to watch. And there's no saying, of course, that just because Rosano beat Boudouan and Castillejo beat Rosano, that that'll follow suit here. Styles make fights. Left hook to the head there from Castillejo. And Castillejo does enjoy working to the body, and that is where Boudouan is possibly lacking in the stamina department. And if he gets hit down there persistently, it's surely going to tell on him. Well, so far, a very cool beginning by the former champion, Laurent Boudouan. Had a boxing brother, Robert, who's packed it in. Well, nothing really to shout about in this first round. Castillejo going forward. He's probably landed half a dozen punches. Oops-a-daisy. Now, was that a knockdown or was that a slip? No, no knockdown, says the Luxembourg referee. Well, I'd like to see that one again. Well, nothing really was there in round one. 10-10 for me. I hope we get a replay of that visit to the canvas by Castillejo. Here we go again. There's a nice right there from Castillejo. Well, it looked like he got punched over. Right hand, left hook from Boudouan. There you are, there were two fair punches. Well, it wasn't counted, so we can't count it. And Boudouan took it well and came back into round two then. And if nothing else, that would have done Boudouan's confidence the world of good, knowing it could take a strong right hand from the champion and come back and deck him. So, Boudouan's taken a look at the champion in the opening round. And I even expect Boudouan to get himself a pretty decent lead by halfway. But the problem is, can he maintain it? And of course, this being the most unpredictable of sports, anything can happen. Doesn't matter what you predict or how you feel, just what happens on the night. Fast shots there from the challenger. And still Castillejo goes forward. Nothing really pretty about his work, but it's effective. He knows how to close the gap. Nice left-hand work from Boudouan. And already the champion's face beginning to redden. And this is the ideal tactic for Boudouan. But once again, the question is, can he keep it up? Can he keep this man away from him? That's nice counter-punching from the Frenchman. And once again, they're catching Castillejo with rights to the head. Well, this one's already caught fire. And this is smart boxing now from Boudouan. It's exactly what he needs. And again, some good work from Boudouan, but Castillejo tears back with a left hook, takes one though. And this is good work now by the Frenchman. And that's a good round for Boudouan. So there is Dominic Ramirez then, the new trainer, and he must be delighted with that round by Boudouan. Excellent. And Laurent Boudouan began his professional career back in April, in fact on my birthday of 1989. Watch this again. Some excellent work by the challenger. And Castillejo knew he'd been hit. So into round three then. So the Spaniard, a round behind on my card, coming into this third. The Frenchman boxing neatly. And of course they expect Castillejo to do his best work on the inside. So when he gets there, Boudouan is going to tie him up. There's the records. Castillejo's 136, lost 2. Boudouan is 127, lost 2. Oh, good right by Castillejo. Nice sharp left hook from Boudouan. Referee Roger Kreitz pulls them apart. And it's still Boudouan dictating with some very snappy punches. He's got a good repertoire. And Castillejo trying to close Boudouan down, but Laurent still scoring with some very good punches on the inside. Having to take 1 or 2, but by and large, Boudouan enjoying the best of things here. Oh, big right there, big swing from Castillejo. Oh, and oh, he's down this time, a right hand. Puts him over, straight up again. Well, that's an extra point off his score. So the standing 8 count then against the champion. On the floor from a right. And this is going to get Castillejo going now. I don't think this was going to go to points anyway. And there's a cut on Boudouan's left eye. So drama. And an uppercut from Boudouan. And a right hand. Castillejo staggers again. So Boudouan then cut toward the end of round 3, and it was a punch that did it. So 10-8 round there for Boudouan. And that's a bad cut. That's a bad cut. That's a good inch long. It's deep. Oh, goodness. Well, that might... the trainer there saying it's not serious. Boom. Walked straight onto that one. And that was the one that put him over. Well, was it a clash of heads, I wonder, that did that cut? Because it wasn't there at this stage. It's a bad cut in a bad place. But he won the round by 10-8. This is round 4. Boudouan on my card, 3 points in front. And it's going to be looking for a finish now. He's got to go looking for a finish. Nasty cut. He's hurt the champion. Full marks to Castillejo. Up on his feet almost immediately from a cracking right. And now Castillejo must be feeling pretty good about himself, seeing the damage. Watch your head, says the ref. Referee taking a very close look at the face of Laurent Boudouan. Couple of rights again from him. And this is a pretty committed performance so far by Laurent Boudouan. It's the second best I've seen him. And again, lovely sharp counters from the Frenchman. The blood's flowing again, though. And it'll take a brave referee to stop Boudouan on a cut in this ring. Oh, and Boudouan there winding up the right hand. Oh, gets through the lovely left hook, followed by the right. And Castillejo having to take some punishment. He's got to take chances, though. He must have known this would be tough. But did he anticipate Boudouan to punch so hard? And that's fine by Boudouan in these early stages, but the problem is he can't keep it up. Or put it this way, he never could. Can he now? Good round again there for Boudouan. So far the champion has a 1-1 on my card. So good stuff again from Laurent Boudouan. They must be worried in the Spaniards' corner. And the furthest so far Boudouan has been as a professional is into the 9th round. And he won. Boudouan has been 8 rounds on 3 occasions, 9 rounds just once. And of course, psychologically, when he comes up to that 9th round and realizes there's 3 more to go, or 4 including the 9th, how's he going to be feeling? That's of course if he goes that far. Round 5 coming up then. (40-37) on my card in favour of the challenger, Laurent Boudouan, at this stage. Round 3 won by Boudouan by a 2-point margin. He won the round and he decked the champion. And the independent world boxing rankings have got Castillejo in at number 4. Boudouan is at number 15. And what would I have done without those for this past year? Well, Castillejo now trying to get forward, get that right hand going. So far, Boudouan has managed to avoid the lefts of the body. And he needs to. Oh, good right hand there from Castillejo. Forget the science, just get forward and bludgeon. That's his plan now. Try and take Boudouan out of his stride. Laurent Boudouan is in danger of developing a nice rhythm here. In fact, I think he already has. And that's what Castillejo's got to overcome. Blood now from the champion's nose. And the challenger, or I should say the champion, will be on big money to defend in France. In the hope, of course, that their man can do this. And Castillejo looking a bit flat-footed, a bit ordinary. But I did say I would not be in the least surprised to see Boudouan with a healthy lead come halfway. And he's got that already.
Go back.
And so far, Boudouan's done a lot of work. How much has that taken out of him? Lovely left-hand work there from Boudouan. And since success breeds success, Castillejo doesn't want to let Boudouan get too far in front. Well, it might be the best round since round one that Castillejo has had. Well, that wasn't a bad round at all, and possibly level. Although Castillejo went forward and he put the pressure on, Boudouan still managed to punch back. They've done a good job with the cut. So round 6 coming up then. Live from Epernay, the Frenchman Laurent Boudouan in the multicoloured trunks, looking to become European light middleweight champion for the 2nd time. But he's got a tough man to beat, Javier Castillejo of Spain. As I say, I don't think this one's going to go to points. Boudouan concentrating. Castillejo bleeding from the nose. Boudouan from the left eyebrow, the eyelid I should say. Oh, that's a nice right. Well, Castillejo unbowed. And that's good work by Boudouan. And this is, again, good work from Boudouan with that right hand. Like the way he doubles it up. Very unorthodox, but it works. And Castillejo still doggedly marches forward, but walks onto punches. Good shot again. And these punches are catching Castillejo's flush as he comes forward, doubling their impact. And Castillejo looking a very disorientated individual at the moment, as once again Boudouan scores at will. And Castillejo really does need to start trying to put the pressure on and fight like a champion. At the moment, it's the other way around. Boudouan looking $1 million. And that's a good round for Laurent Boudouan. And that's Ricardo Sanchez Atocha and Esteban Fernando. They in fact trained the Spanish Barcelona Olympic team.
On attaque le 7e. Il faut que tu l'ajustes, il faut que tu fasses des accélérations. Hein, Laurent?
Seven, this is the halfway stage. And at the moment, Laurent Boudouan's got a very tasty lead. 5 points in front on my card. 6 rounds to go. But, and it's always been the question in my mind from bell one. Can Laurent Boudouan last 12 rounds? Can he get rid of this man before then? Can Castillejo close him down? Well, obviously Castillejo now deciding, well, I've had enough of getting punched from the outside. I'm going to get on top of you now. Well, this is a good start to the round by Castillejo. And possibly Castillejo was thinking, well, let's... Oh, goodness me, some good work there by Boudouan. Just turns the tables. I was about to say, was he going to give away the first half of this fight and allow Boudouan to blow himself out? Good right hand for Castillejo. Left hook to follow. And now he's got the challenger under a wee bit of pressure for the first time in the fight. And Boudouan, lovely right uppercut. And Castillejo's been a bit of a goalkeeper in this one. He stopped everything coming his way, but now he's deciding to duck and weave and miss a few of those punches from Boudouan. And there looks to be a cut on the left eye now of Castillejo as well, to add to his woes. Or maybe not. Oh, nice left hook there from Castillejo. 20 seconds to go. And smart rights again from Boudouan. And that's not a bad round for Castillejo. And that's one for him on my card. The first one, in fact, I've given him. He's drawn a couple, but that's the first one I think he's won. $65-69 on my card in favour of the challenger. And we've got 5 rounds to go. Well, it's not getting any worse. Into round 8 of this scheduled 12-rounder, the European Light Middleweight Championship. Laurent Boudouan, the challenger. He's got a 4-point lead with 5 rounds to go. Javier, oh, good shot. Castillejo started his march in the 7th round. Had Boudouan under a bit of pressure. Better start though to round 8 from the Frenchman, the challenger. And forget not that Boudouan's been past round 8 on only one occasion. Oh, lovely uppercuts again from Boudouan. It's been one of his pet punches in this fight. Well, Castillejo looks almost tamed at this stage. He's getting a boxing lesson. And the crowd roaring Boudouan home. They want him to knock this man out. Oh, nice uppercut from Castillejo. And the challenger, once again, having a big round. And Castillejo needs a desperate change of tactics. He's almost begging to be hit. And there's another cut on Boudouan's left eye. This time, I think, near the bridge of the nose, on the eyebrow. And really a poor performance so far by the champion. And Castillejo doesn't look like he's got what it takes, but he's taking a lot. It's all over, surely, or is it a standing count? A standing count here against the champion. Here, he says he's okay. And the ball, fortunately for him, the bell comes right at the end of the round. And that's a 10-8 round for Laurent Boudouan. There's trouble in that corner, as once again we see this final burst of punches from Laurent Boudouan, and this had Castillejo in serious trouble. So we're coming up then for round 9, 4 rounds to go. And Laurent Boudouan looking like a sure thing. And don't forget, they were questions in the beginning. Did he have the stamina? New trainer. Looks like it's worked wonders. Buoyed up by this French crowd. And of course, he's bred his own success in this one. Although, he's got another 4 rounds to go. And that's a good shot from Boudouan. And once again, Castillejo hurt and floored. Desperate moments for the champion. Up at 8 again. Looks a demoralised man. And he's desperate for some success. And I think Boudouan can win it here. And Castillejo needs to hit it back. The referee's poised to stop it. It's all over, surely. Yes, it is. It's all over. So the new champion, Laurent Boudouan, still fails to go past 9 rounds as a pro. What a good performance there by Laurent Boudouan. So all of those doubts then dispelled with a tremendous performance. I didn't think he could do it. He obviously did. Great win there for Boudouan, the new European light middleweight champion. for the second time. And that's going to get him a very healthy world ranking now. And that was a very, very good performance by Laurent Boudouan. I only gave round 6 against him. Round 5 and 1 were level. And a lot of credit must go to Dominic Ramirez. But let's not forget, this man did it. He got a terrible beating when he fought Bernard Rosano, when he stopped in 8 rounds, when he lost the title. And that's my producer, Jean-Philippe Lustig, up in the ring, having a word with the new champion. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to hear that. Well, I'm not very good at lip reading in French. And stricken champion, that's his 3rd loss. And don't forget, his only other 2 losses, Del Bryan, the British champion, beat him years ago. And Julio Cesar Vasquez outpointed him over 12 rounds. So quite possibly, they may be chasing Vasquez. Who knows? They might be after one of the other champions, but we'll have to wait for an announcement in the press about that. As we once again see the finish. Boudouan was too smart, too fast, and too hungry for Castillejo. That was the knockdown at the start of round 9. And it didn't take a great deal for the referee, Roger Kreitz from Luxembourg, to decide that Boudouan had landed just about enough. Okay, well, we've almost come to the end of this particular contest, as once again Boudouan very proudly shows off the European title belt. And that was a 9th round stop.